Hey there, my name is Mike McCumber. I'm an artist and an explorer specializing in landscape and nature photography. I travel deep into the wild corners of Vancouver Island, seeking out beauty, mystery, and wonder. Through my lens, I bring to life towering mountains, rugged coastlines, the twisting canyons, hidden caves, ancient forests, and the waterfalls that thunder with timeless energy. So please enjoy these images and join me on this journey of exploration. Peace and love, baby. The mountains. Vancouver Island is home to some of the wildest and most dramatic mountains in Canada. From the jagged spires of the Comox Glacier to the iconic faces of Mount Arrowsmith and the 5040 Peak, climbing them is no easy task. The trails are steep, tangled with roots, soaked in rain, and often shrouded in mist. Every step demands effort. Every breath reminds you how small you are in the face of nature's scale. But that's the beauty of it. The suffering of the climb is the price we pay for the reward at the top. When you push yourself through the burning legs and the aching lungs, you earn something no shortcut can give you. The sunrise breaking through over endless ridges, the clouds swirling in the valleys below, the silence of a world few ever get to see. The mountains are more than just rock and snow. They are teachers. They remind us that struggle and patience lead to perspective, that hardship gives a way to clarity. Every climb is a mirror of life itself. The higher you go up, the harder it gets, but also the more beautiful it becomes. The coastlines. The coastlines of Vancouver Island are wild, untamed, and endlessly alive. Here, the land collides with the Pacific in a storm of waves, wind, and rock. These shores are carved from ancient volcanic stone and layered in sandstone, shaped over millions of years by relentless tides and crashing storms. Each headland tells a story written in geology: the folding cliffs, the twisted strata, the arches worn into the rock by the sea. At low tide, the world opens up. Tide pools shimmer like tiny universes, filled with starfish, anemones, sea urchins, and crabs. Each pool is a microcosm of color and life. It's a reminder of how the ocean breathes with the moon. Hidden along these coasts are sea caves, dark chambers hollowed by the pounding surf. Some echo with the thunder of waves, others glow with shafts of light just at the right hour. To step inside is to feel the heartbeat of the land itself, mystical, raw, and eternal. The rugged coastlines teach us resilience. They remind us that beauty often comes from constant pressure, that strength is shaped by storms, and that in every crack and crevice, life finds a way. The canyons. The canyons of Vancouver Island are labyrinths of stone carved by rivers over countless ages. They twist and turn through the wilderness, narrow walls rising high above, like gateways into another world. These canyons are places of mystery and magic. Sunlight filters down in shards, bouncing off moss-covered walls. Water echoes through chambers, flowing in patterns too old to comprehend. Every bend feels alive, like the earth is whispering secrets through stone. To walk into these gorges is to descend into the heart of the island. It's a journey inward, where the outside world fades and you're left with only rock, water, and the sound of your own breath. It's like life itself. Canyons remind us that beauty often lies in the depths, not the peaks. They teach us that descent is not failure, it's discovery. And when you step back into the light, you carry with you the mystery and magic of the underground world. The caves. The caves of Vancouver Island are portals into another world. Beneath the forests and mountains, the earth opens into hidden chambers, twisting tunnels, and vast underground cathedrals carved by water and time. Inside, silence reigns. The air is cool, damp, and ancient. Stalactites drip in a slow rhythm, like the heartbeat of the earth. Light fades quickly here, swallowed by total darkness, a darkness so complete it makes you aware of every breath, every sound, and every step. Caves are places of mystery, but also places of revelation. Without darkness, there is no light. Without silence, there is no true sound. Without solitude, connection cannot be understood. Exploring these underground labyrinths is like walking through the subconscious of the planet. They challenge us to face fear, to embrace the unknown, to walk willingly into the dark, because only then do we appreciate the gift of light when we have to find it again. Like life itself, caves remind us that growth happens in the unseen. Our struggles, our solitude, our shadows. They are not the end of the story. They are the beginnings of transformation. And when you finally emerge back into the daylight, the world above feels brighter, sharper, and more alive. The Woodlands. The ancient forests of Vancouver Island are among the last of their kind. Giants that have stood for hundreds, even thousands of years. Douglas fir, cedars, and hemlocks that rise like pillars, their canopies weaving a cathedral of green light above. Old growth is more than just trees. It's a living community. Salmon returning to the rivers to feed bears and eagles. Fallen giants become nurseries for new life, cradling ferns and saplings in their decaying wood. Everything here is connected in a cycle of resilience and renewal. But these forests are vanishing. Cut once and they never return again. Protecting them is not just an act of conservation, it's an act of respect. Respect for the earth, for future generations, and for the balance that sustains us all. To stand in the presence of a 1,000-year-old cedar is to feel eternity pressing around you. It's humbling, it's grounding, and it's a call to protect what cannot be replaced, so that this magic endures for all who come after us. The Waterfalls. The waterfalls of Vancouver Island are the veins of the land, forever carving their way through rock, forest, and canyon. From hidden cascades deep in the wilderness to towering torrents that thunder into emerald pools, water is always moving, always shaping, always alive. To stand before a waterfall is to feel its energy in your bones. The roar drowns out thought. The spray cools your skin. The endless flow reminds you of something greater. Like life itself, waterfalls are constant change. They remind us that even the hardest rock yields to steady flow, that obstacles are not the end, they are the path itself. In their power, we find humility. In their beauty, we find inspiration. They teach us to let go, to flow, to trust the current. And so, from the mountains to the coasts, the canyons to the caves, the forests to the waterfalls, this is Vancouver Island, a place of mystery, resilience, beauty, and truth. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope you enjoyed these images, and please follow along for the ride. Peace and love, baby.